How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Sean Millette, Senior Specialist Millette, whatever you want to call me. Today I'm going to be talking about what it is like to go through the gas chamber at basic training. Also, ignore the super long hose behind me. That is my air conditioning unit. Don't roast me. Before we really do a deep dive into the video, make sure you guys leave a like on the video. Smash the like button. We're trying to get to a wider audience so that way more people can see my videos. Also, comment something down below. Have you ever gone through a gas chamber? What was that like? Was it good? Was it bad? Tell me your experience. I'd love to know. And if you've never gone, if you have any questions, just military related or even gas chamber related, feel free to drop those down below. And also, most importantly, please subscribe with post notifications turned on so that way every time I upload, you are notified. 5 years ago, it has already been since I went through the gas chamber at Army Basic Training. It's crazy to think that that's how long it's been, but time really flies by fast. The gas chamber at Army Basic Training happens in red phase. There's a lot that goes on in red phase, and it's really hard to remember every single detail because, you aren't getting the most adequate sleep. You're getting smoked nonstop, it seems like. As soon as you stop sweating, you start right back up again. But I really enjoyed red phase because it was just filled with so many different things. We had obstacle courses, confidence courses, different platoon challenges. I don't know. For me, it was the most packed 2 weeks of training we had throughout our entire cycle. The gas chamber itself in Army Basic Training is in red phase. For those of you that don't know, basic training is split up between red phase, which is their first 2 weeks, white phase, which is about 3 to 4 weeks, and then blue phase lasts about another 3 weeks. Within a really short time frame, so much is going on. You're doing a lot training wise, but you're also trying to get used to your situation. You get the point. So yeah, like I said before, I went through the gas chamber about 5 years ago. I'm pretty sure we ended up just like marching over there. I don't think it was very far from our barracks where we were staying at. So we did that, and eventually we all got lined up. I was in second platoon, and I'm pretty sure they just went by first platoon, second platoon, and third platoon. So essentially, there was a handful of people that went before me, and I got to kind of see like them going in. They close the doors and stuff while you're in there, but then I got to kind of see like the reactions of people as they were walking out. And honestly, it was pretty fast paced from what I remember. It's one constant moving line. They get about maybe 10 to 12 soldiers in there at a time. So I mean, within, I don't know, maybe 2 hours, we probably got through the entire company of roughly, I think it was like 180. I get to the front of the line, before you know it, without hesitation, it's my turn to go in. We're running in there. We're doing some jumping jacks, high knees. I think we sang some sort of song. I want to say the Army song, but I'm not sure on that one. You get the blood flowing, your anxiety's just through the roof, your heart is pumping, your sweat gets going, and your entire body is just essentially like all the skin on your body is just burning. Like it's not that enjoyable. Now, the purpose of the gas chamber is to be able to trust your protective equipment. So at one point inside the gas chamber, they also had us like, I think, just lift our mask in front of us, or maybe like take it off of our head entirely and do something with it, like do some sort of exercise while it was off, and then we put it back on. And the reason you do this is because it's also important to learn, when you get into a CBRN environment, how to clear your mask, don and clear your mask. So the drill sergeants had us go through those procedures, and I was luckily able to get it right away. Some people definitely not so lucky. And the longer you are like actually inhaling that gas, it's like just the worse it gets. The more snot's running out of your nose, you're just like everything, your saliva's running out of your mouth. It's kind of an ugly sight to see. It's not pretty. As soon as they get done with whatever they want to train you on or have you do inside of the gas chamber, they open the exit door, and you literally just grab onto the person in front of you, because with all the tears streaming down your face and everything, it's really hard to see. Your vision is very blurry. So you just grab onto the person in front of you. And I feel bad for whoever that person was in the front, because they're leading the pack. And essentially you run out, there's a little, little pit filled with, it's like tire chunks, cut up tire chunks. And you run around the outside of it like 2 times. And then you start flapping your arms, trying to get the gas out of your uniform a little bit and off of your body. It doesn't entirely do it right away, but it definitely does a lot within just those 2 laps. I mean, when you get exposed to the normal air again, and it's not quite as bad. Somehow, luckily for me, after I got out, I was flapping the arms, and maybe after like 20 seconds, I was pretty much like really good. A lot better than most people, as what I saw, especially in the ones in my group. You just start flapping your arms, get some of that gas off you, get some of the normal oxygen, normal air back onto you. And yeah, I don't know. I honestly didn't find it to be too bad. I was kind of glad that I got the opportunity to do that. Obviously, everyone does it at basic training, but it was a unique experience. And to this day, I've still never done it again. As a matter of fact, I actually had so much enjoyment somehow doing the gas chamber that me and one of my buddies at basic training, we asked our drill sergeant if we could go again. I want to say he debated it, maybe for a few seconds. I'd like to think that, but essentially we got hit with the no for whatever reason. He probably just didn't want to be there any longer than he already had to be, whatever the reason. But me and my battle buddy, we were actually wanting to go again. Like, it was kind of a thrill at the end. You know, you get the anxiety rising, then after it all ends, you're like, oh, it wasn't so bad. It's kind of like going on a really big roller coaster. You're scared to go on it at first, but after you go on it, you're like, you get that thrill. You're like, let's do it again. The purpose of this training is to get soldiers to trust their protective equipment. I would say this exercise does a great job at it. By doing that training, it certainly does. That it serves its purpose. If you didn't trust it before, you'll trust it afterwards, because you can clearly see after you take that mask off your face and put it back on and you clear it, how well that thing works for you. Yeah, guys, that's all I got for the video today. Again, comment something down below if you've ever gone through the gas chamber. Let me know how that experience was. If you have any video ideas you would like to see here on the channel, also comment those down below. And yeah, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Peace out.